Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. My name is Melinda and this is my husband, Dean.
That's it?
Just
shock.
Yep, shaking it up a little bit. Together we are Hustlin'
Beautiful
Hooks.
husband. Can you say beautiful husband?
This is my beautiful, gorgeous,
untrimmed, unshaved. Sorry, go ahead.
Dean. And together we are Hustlin' Hooks. Today we hit up some garage sales and we took you along with us. We're going to be doing the format a little bit differently. We're gonna kind of give some commentary in between just so you can get a glimpse into our thought process while we were picking these things up. And maybe that'll help you when you're out on your weekends picking up some goodies.
And belts. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, it's my jam. What is a VHS?
I did not hear.
I'm kidding. How much are you asking for all these beauties?
It's a package deal. You buy it at the table.
Perfect.
See,
Sure.
this here is rare.
How much
If
for
you
the
have
table?
VHS tapes, you want one of these.
Right.
If you don't have one,
And you got two at least.
I
Yeah,
just
I
got
got
to laugh,
two,
and here's another
and
one.
some of them are record to record.
Yeah.
And
How much are
we
you
got a
asking
box
for?
of. I'm asking $20 a component. Okay.
What
And
if I buy multiple components?
Then we'll talk, won't we?
All right. I like it.
I do have a lady that was here early today
Okay.
who actually buys vintage pieces like this and sells them on eBay and stuff.
Yeah.
And she told me, contact me when the sale's over and I will buy whatever you have left.
Well, I'm not going to allow
Okay?
that.
No, no. So that's why I said,
and-
okay, well, and she told me pretty much the prices should stay right around $20 a piece.
And any idea last time you used them if they actually worked? They didn't swallow the tapes or
None
anything?
of this is mine.
Gotcha.
I
Okay.
inherited my fiance's house and everything in it.
Understood.
A lot of these were hooked up into the living room.
Yeah.
And he
just
had
haven't been used.
he had a
probably.
1932 jukebox. He had surround sound. He had.
Gotcha.
I got speaker towers at home. I don't know if you know what Martin Logan's are, but he paid $3,000 for this pair of speakers that are sitting in the
Sure.
living room. They're not even
Oh,
hooked
boy.
to anything, but I wasn't going to drag them here.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
of
no,
this
I'm-
stuff, he was well into the music. This is like an emergency
Yeah.
bug out radio.
Sure.
This is the digital, so I know this is his most current
Yeah, yeah.
amp.
77
Okay.
All right, yeah, I'll make a little pile and we can talk
Yeah,
price.
we can talk.
Like,
you know.
would it be
I don't
realistic?
wanna haul 'em home.
Yeah, let's say
Right.
like if I buy 5 units, would you do 10 a piece if I buy 5 of them? Because I have a risk of I don't know if they actually work or not.
You want to check for remotes here
Yeah.
too.
Right.
All right.
There's a couple of tubs that have just cables and wires and things like that. Because
Oh, yeah, we'll take a
when
look
we
at that.
tore everything out of the living room, all of this stuff was like linked throughout the whole house.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And he ran cables on the
I mean, maybe
floor.
we'll buy the box of remotes even.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
So-
'Cause
Well, we
can
got to
do-
make sure they don't belong to anything you're not buying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll let
like
you-
the
I'll let
JVC
you
and
do it.
stuff.
If you want to do something like this, you can even take one of these tubs.
Okay, perfect.
Like I told the lady earlier, for every 3 pieces you buy, you get a free tub.
We'll buy a
So
minimum
it's
of
fair.
3 then. Awesome. Thank you. So we got, you want to look at remotes, Toshiba remotes? 2 Toshibas.
I saw a JVC on this side. There's that. Here's another JVC. RCA.
Oh, what a great
RCA.
start.
Here's a Toshiba.
It looks like it.
Looks-
Otherwise, you can actually look and see which ones pair up, but I would describe
Here's the
this-
teak.
Okay. Teak or teak? I honestly
I don't know. Here's another one, JVC. Here's to the Apex.
I want to look up these Pioneers. Oh, okay, so you pulled these, right? These Toshibas?
Yep, I put those aside.
Okay.
I know.
This should be for the VCR.
No, I already checked. The Harbor Freight, they're about 150. Because that's where it came from. That's a Harbor
I
Freight.
see that.
Yeah.
I see that.
You want to make me an offer so I don't have to haul it home?
You want to grab
I'm gonna
that?
start this one. Oh, what's in here? I don't
Oh,
want.
here, just grab this.
Yeah.
This one.
I got rid of the bike.
School. What about this thing?
I haven't looked it up.
Yeah, this was.
It's like yesterday.
It's
It's like yesterday. What'd you keep? What kind of bike?
1 out of 6.
Yeah.
Interesting though.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I don't know if all the cords are here. It looks like it's supposed to come with other cords, but put it down for somebody else.
I like the wave.
And I have a lot of Harley stuff here last year. That's sold. All of the Harley signs and different things like that.
Did you check Pioneers?
Yeah.
Jackets. I think there's a Harley belt yet.
Did you look up this one?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I look at the belts, they all look.
You want to go look at the other stuff?
Yeah. What about that? Check that Adcom too. I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
And I took out
a something.
Yeah, some amplifier most likely.
Amp.
The ones
That's what I
that
was
were like the
thinking.
clip kind, I like those.
Yes, the one that,
Keeping this
that
belt.
takes a buck.
They arrested me. They handcuffed me, took me to the janitor's closet, hooked me to a chair, and they said, "You're gonna have to
Whoa.
wait here."
Walked
'cause
into a
we're
weird
taking
part of
your
this story.
luggage."
She's a drug smuggler.
So
Oh,
they took
jeez.
all
Ex-drug
my
smuggler.
luggage off the plane.
She tried to smuggle
took me
3
into a
joints.
private room, went through all my luggage, pulled out personal stuff, box of
You
tampons.
might have a whole bunch.
Right, and when they realized it was just those 3 joints,
Cut you loose.
they let me go. But in the meantime, like I'm crying, I'm 18 years old, you know, thinking I'm going to San Diego prison. I called my mom and said I got bumped on student standby. I won't be there until tomorrow.
Well, I'll do a drive-by a little bit later. We're gonna be open until tomorrow, yeah.
Tomorrow, Saturday till 1. Where are we at?
What do you think?
Well,
So I
you
got-
said 10 apiece. How many you got?
I got 7. 70?
Yep,
Are you good with that?
yep.
Will you throw in the 75 cents?
Well, that's not my pan, but yeah,
Oh, here,
because that belongs to Margot.
that's fine. I'll give you a buck for it. 70. My kid likes to take my dollars, $5 bills. So luckily I have one. Awesome.
Oh, I got him back from her.
You got it back. You took the money. Awesome. All right, cool. Well, thank you
You
so
good
much.
to go then?
I think we're good.
I think there's a
Appreciate
lid to that tub if you want the lid. It's going up. That's why they're all good.
Well, thank you so much. Good luck with the rest of your sale.
Can I fit one more in here?
Yep. So, it's...
Did you look through all the remotes?
Yeah, there's really no... I didn't find anything
No,
for
I didn't
this.
see that one.
I didn't see any
What about-
tags.
I grabbed the Tayak. It should be in
Okay.
They're
well,
all
I got
right here,
Okay,
Tayak.
Tayak, and I got the 2 Toshibas.
the Shibas. Okay. Well, let me do one more look because sometimes you miss stuff.
So $70 for all of them.
That's
crazy.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Can
All
you
right.
please look?
No.
Did you get the Pioneer?
I got the Pioneer. Yeah, there's a JVC.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize. Is that the only JVC remote?
I don't think so. Good. Yeah, I hope you sell more.
Okay.
I'm not-
Tomorrow at 1 if you're still in the mood.
Is that when you're closing up shop
Yep.
for the weekend?
Yep.
Okay.
And I have one gal that wants me to contact her.
Right. Yep.
that
It's what
she
you
would
said.
take- Yeah, she bought 3 pieces earlier, so.
Awesome.
Did you want to just pull up the car?
Yeah, why don't I do that here? We walk up and this lady just has a whole table full of vintage electronics. Let's go over what they are. I mean, just a great steal.
She even threw this pan in for 75 cents.
Yes, that's right. So, as you can see, there's this tap. We looked this up. This one by itself is like $200. And Dean looked some of these up, so maybe he can speak to those.
Yeah, I don't remember all the prices, but they were definitely $100+ each. So there's a dual tape deck from Pioneer. This one, I believe, is a amplifier. Let's see. Oh, it's big and heavy. Yeah, I don't even know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's an amplifier. Oh yeah, right here, high power amplifier. Amplifier. I think that one went for well over 100. And then we have the Sharp, another amp, I think.
Yes.
What does it say on here?
Well, it's at first I thought it was like a CD player, but it's actually not. It is an amplifier.
Sweet. It's a little rusty, but it's kind of a rare piece.
Yeah, and she's not sure if they work or not, which that can actually be really helpful during negotiations. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. So we have a combo unit, and then we have two
VCRs.
of the same VCRs, and then a bunch of remotes for most of the items, which is pretty sweet.
She had a whole box of remotes that we got to dig through and find.
Yeah, and we paid, she wanted 20 a piece, and we ended up
Yes.
getting them all for 10 a piece, which is a steal.
Super steal. I mean, we're going to sell one of these units. We paid $70 for all of them. We're going to sell one and make our money back, and the rest will be profit. She did tell us that somebody who sells on eBay had been there earlier, and she got like 3 pieces, and then asked her to contact her when her sale was done, and she would take what was left. I think this person was banking on this woman not selling them, because the lady even said, she told me to keep them priced about $20. I was like, well, of course she did, because a lot of people at garage sales aren't going to pay the $20. So, I mean, very smart idea for that woman, definitely. I mean, that's a really great way to get inventory for cheap if you're just starting out and don't have a lot of capital, is to try to get whatever is left at these sales. Because, I mean, we all know they end up at Goodwill anyway, and you can just take it off their hands for dirt cheap. But instead, we said, well, can you cut us a deal if we buy a lot? And she was more open to that. So we do what we always do. We made our big pile, and we used the fact that she didn't know that they worked to our advantage, because Adine pointed out, well, I'm taking a risk because I don't know if it's going to be good or not, so I might be paying for something that doesn't work. So she was a really cool lady, and she was good with that. So we got it for a steal.
She even told us a story about her getting busted by the feds for smuggling 3 joints in the 70s.
Yes,
So that was pretty funny.
Such a good story.
Anyways, great way to start. On to the next one.
Yeah, 3 for 2.
What was that now, that hiking co-op in
REI?
REI?
Yeah.
Keep on going. We'll bag it up for you.
Alright. We take that fan from the
Yeah, you do
So
that.
we got
No handle on it,
that
but
for 2 on the bottom, $1.15, and these are for the men's table. So I got 4. I think the sign said 3 for 2 for the men's.
okay.
Would you do 2 for 4? Is that okay? Or is it how much you want for 4?
4 for 4 or
That's
Why do we
fine.
count
3 of them.
13, 14, 15?
Yep. Okay.
So multiples of 3.
So 10 in clothing.
yeah, 10 in clothes plus.
So $13.50 is what we owe you.
Okay.
All right, so at that garage sale, things were priced to sell. There wasn't a lot of good hard goods there, but at the women's clothing table, as you saw, I came across a lot of Nike Dry Fit activewear. And I'm not gonna, go through every piece again, but a lot of them are the same size. Most of them are mediums. They're clean, they're in really good condition. And this stuff sells really well for us all year, especially if we can lot it up. And there was enough there where I felt it was worth it to buy a bunch of pieces. It was very low cost. if you get it for cheap enough, try asking if they have more pieces, because the lots do tend to sell really fast for us. People get a lot more for their money, and gyms are open all year, so it's not just a summer thing where people are looking for tank tops and things like that. And Nike, of course, is a globally known brand, so it sells well. So on average, those pieces will sell anywhere from $15 up to $40, depending on the style, the color, things like that. The lots we tend to put together for about 35 to up to 65 sometimes, again depending on the style and size, things like that. I did leave the extra smalls just because it's not a size that sells very quick, and we're not in the business of wanting to store inventory. We want to see it move.
It doesn't look real.
Yeah, and it's not real.
It's a nice new bike.
It's awesome. It's an electric
I
bike.
think they're actually. I
Is
don't
it?
think it's for
No,
sale.
it's just Electra.
I think it's
cute.
pretty.
That's a yes. What are you asking for this? Thank you.
Is it just like a,
Like a CD player?
yeah, 25?
Could you do like 15?
Sure.
15? Perfect.
I found this lid, but it said 2 for both, assuming it comes with other stuff. But I don't see the matching pot
I
for
think
it.
I don't know.
Would you?
Are you interested in just the
I
lid?
just need the lid. Yeah.
Okay, just take the lid.
Sweet. Thanks.
I'm getting this. I'm just setting it down. I'm going to put it on the top of that.
This all came from like my father-in-law. Look at, like, I don't know what this
Is it 15 for the? You need to get it up now.
And is this connected to speakers? Is that what this is?
It's those two, I guess, that go with it.
Okay.
Oh,
You might know more than me if like all the cord things that you need
Well, maybe we'll buy more, so hold off.
All right.
All right, I think we're good. So we're gonna get the mixer for $3.50, so we owe you 18.
Sure.
I have a 20, I hope. Unless you want a 50, I have plenty of 50s for no reason.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna
No,
do.
it's okay.
You?
Perfect. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Appreciate you. That last clip you saw, not much there. A lot of furniture, which we don't have the space to flip, even if we wanted to. And there's definitely a category where people make a lot of money, especially with mid-century modern type style furniture. We found one free rear lid, which is great because we're always finding those, and we love finding the lids to sell them with lid. And then Melinda found this gem. This is an Oinkyo. It's a 6 CD changer. They're pretty easy to test. You just have to have a receiver, you have to have speakers, and you have to have some CDs. Common problems are belts, or maybe the CDs get stuck, but luckily we have a mechanic that helps us fix all this stuff. Originally it was marked for 25, but Melinda asked if she could have it for 15, and the lady said yes. And Melinda was thinking, hey, maybe we'll meet at 20, and that's a great deal too. So 15 bucks for it. Right now there's 59 results. If I just search Oinkyo DX C390, if I filter and show the solds, in the last 90 days, 172 sold, so that's a great sell-through rate. Highest price, if they're used, are selling anywhere from 200 plus shipping, 225 plus shipping, 180 plus shipping. So for 15 bucks, this is a great find. Hi, puppy. Hi.
Hi, little buddy.
Hi. Can we come to your sale?
Mostly bark.
We understand. Hi.
We're used to it, sort of.
Very nice.
Pretty much everything's 25 cents unless it's marked or we pay different, so.
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
I was just barking. That's what I do. Yes, baby.
And that truly came from Hawaii, just so you
Yeah,
know.
that's awesome.
We went there and
Oh,
my
cool.
husband, he's got a couple shirts, he goes, I don't need like 4 of these, so.
I think I might have a wardrobe change today. It's awesome. It's a Harry Potter.
Oh, the sorting hat. That's cool. Oh, it talks?
Glad you know the word. I don't know what you just said. What
Animatronic.
word? Animatronic?
Animatronic.
Whew. It's a big word.
Good.
I think we're good.
Okay, so we got $2.25.
Okay.
Open.
And these.
How much are those?
So those are 25 cents each. So it's
Perfect.
$3. Yeah, $3. Yeah, this was 2. You want a bag?
No, that's all right. That last garage sale we went to, as you can see, it was pretty slim pickings. We didn't find much. Adine did find this really awesome Hawaiian shirt. You don't really see them like this too much. Usually they're a lot brighter, a lot crazier. But this was really nice, and they actually did buy it in Hawaii, and it was made in Hawaii. We saw this exact one for $25 shipped. So it would be about $20 plus shipping if we decide to sell it, or maybe Adine will rock it. We also found this Harry Potter sorting hat. Not only is it a new fashion statement, but it was new with tags, and generally speaking, Harry Potter stuff can do pretty well. We picked it up because it did have the tag on it. The tag prices is at $30, and that's about what we saw that they sell for as well on the resale market. So $30 plus shipping. Yeah, it's pretty cool too. Only paid $2 for it, and just a quarter for the shirt. So not much, but some great deals.
How's it going?
Excellent. How are you?
Oh, okay.
Awesome. We'll take a. Yeah, we have one room, two.
Two's good age. I like from 2 to
Yeah, I keep thinking tomorrow.
Yeah, after that it's probably pretty rough until.
I don't want to come tomorrow.
Oh, I see what they do. Now I understand.
Okay,
But
talk to you
before
later.
that, it was just like, then I had my yeah, we're all victims. We went hiking in a place called Seven Falls. I don't know if you guys
I
ever
don't know that one, no.
So that one is right by the Gate of God, or Garden of Gods.
Oh, okay.
It's
I think that Plasgraph in there might be nice, that black cooking set.
Okay. Maybe. I want these for us.
Is this? I want this. This isn't the matching lid, but that's what's on here.
What are you asking for the knife?
How much are the knives?
There's more.
We have.
There was a 6-pack.
Where's ours?
Somebody must have bought them. They were in the block.
This is ours.
I like these ones.
Yeah, those are.
It's all good. Yeah, I'll look around too.
I don't know where that. Yeah, they were right. Oh, I think that's where he got it from, Gary.
No, they were in the block.
What's a block? These? What's a block? I just don't know what a block is.
They're a wooden block.
Yeah, it's a nice scent.
So here's that. There must be more down there because it says 9 cups, and I only see the one.
Yeah.
And it's pretty sturdy, so I don't think it would chip open.
Yeah. Let's buy it. Yeah, there's more. Oh yeah.
Okay, sweet.
I think that's a really nice set.
Yeah,
Or
I
nice
agree.
price too. The very last stop was really good. A lot of vintage stuff, a lot of houseware stuff, which is good. We found a pair of Merrells for only a couple of bucks or $1. They don't have the insoles, but that's okay. Shoes that have a good demand sell without insoles as well. Mona did a great job identifying this Faustcraft stuff. The USA made versions sell better. There are, I think, 3 pieces that are made in China, which is perfectly fine too. Sell-through rate was good. There's a total of 21 listings, or 20 sets plus 1 individual item listing. All of it was $45. Only 2 items were chipped, which is awesome. Most of them are in really good condition, so we should probably, I'm assuming that the average gross sales price per listing is around $40. So if you do that math, 20 times 40 is 800 bucks for $45, $800, 55% cash margins, that's 450 bucks cash roughly, right? So not bad for a $45 investment. The packaging can be a little tricky with these. There's obviously more risk for breakage. We also found some rearwear. Rearwear is great, of course. This one had a different lid that wasn't original. These do need to be cleaned, which is fine, but the 12-inch ones, they're worth about $35, $40 if you have the lid, about $30 without the lid. And we did get one non-matching lid, which is fine. Like I said, we always run into this stuff. Monda also did find a snow globe. It's an older one from Kirkland brand. The brand isn't the greatest. You know, if you find this thing that's a Disney brand that's this big and exciting, it can go for several $100s. This one's worth about $30 plus shipping, which is fine for a $5 buy cost. It got a little heated there because I found 3 knives for our personal kitchen and I was looking for more, and the husband was explaining to the wife what a block is, and she didn't understand the concept of like a block for knives, and so she raised her voice, and anyways, it got a little uncomfortable there. So I stepped in and said, oh, a block is, you know, a slotted piece of wood. Yeah, anyways, really good garage sale. There were a lot of vintage Coca-Cola glasses and things like that, but we just don't mess with that stuff because the market seems to be pretty saturated. And one more thing about this guy, seasonality is definitely a factor. We're going to wait until fall to list it to get a little bit more money out of it. That's it for this one. We really do hope you enjoyed the ride with us. We found some great stuff. We were pretty efficient. We were done by 11:30. Got some really nice lunch. Got to spend some time together and already processed some stuff, which is great.
Yeah. Once again, thank you so much for tuning into our channel, watching this video. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you. And as always, take care. We'll see you on the next one.